Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Drives. And over the past few little episodes, or whatever you want to call them, I've been trying to find like a good filming setup for the car. Currently I have it mounted to the passenger seat, like on the headrest on that bar. I bought a clamp mount off of Amazon, and it seems to work pretty good since the GoPro Hero 8 Black that I use, that has the stabilizing lens, or whatever you want to call it, the stabilization built into the camera itself. So when the lens shifts or whatever, it auto focuses and makes it real smooth, so you guys aren't feeling all of the bumps or seeing any of the bumps and making the footage crap. The one different thing that I'm doing today, usually I film in the linear setting, so it's not totally like wide angle, but it is pretty wide. Now I have it in the narrow. Maybe you guys can see a little bit further out the windshield and see where we're actually going somewhat. And then I also have a GoPro Hero 8 Media Mod, which I had purchased when I got the GoPro. So it had just come out. I bought the Media Mod, and it was actually so new that the firmware update wasn't available for the GoPro, so it didn't even work on the GoPro at the time that I bought it. But yeah, I had it, totally forgot I had it, and yeah, just remembered tonight, like, yo, I should try the Media Mod, because supposedly the mic works a little bit better, so we'll have to see if the sound quality is any better. Yeah, just been trying to experiment with angles, different settings, frame rates, sound, all that stuff, get it good. I know the Media Mod does have a plug-in, so I can plug like a lav mic in, I think, and it'll do audio that way. In some of my previous videos, like a long time ago, I had a lav mic inside the engine bay, so you guys could hear the turbo. Haven't done that in a while, and the turbo's actually kind of loud, so I don't know if I really need to do that, but definitely leave a comment if you guys would like to hear that. I could mic up like around the exhaust or something, inlet of the turbo, blow off valve area, whatever. Let's go downtown and see what the lights look like, guys. I think everything's still open, so, or still lit up. So let's head downtown. Let's see what them lights be looking like, boys. So every year, it's like always the same. I wish Santa Fe would like evolve and have like some color coordination with their Christmas lights. Like, it's nice, I love it. They actually do something with the lights and stuff downtown, make it look nice, and that's sick. It looks sick, but to like coordinate it, that would be dope. It looks good though, I'll give them that, it looks good. It's just like a little bit random for my taste. Maybe if like everything was on a controller and they could have white one night, multicolor another night, purple another night, blue another night, red another night, red and green, whatever. So let's see, can you guys hear the turbo? I feel like you probably can hear it. I gotta start with that no lift shift stuff. I gotta buy the upgraded axles for this car so I don't have to worry about it. The only reason I don't do the no lift shift is because of that. I don't know if did I ever tell you guys that story? I was freaking driving and there was a track hawk just ripping around town, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot some flames. He's gonna be like, dang, even though this thing's not even close to being on the same level as a track hawk. But the flames this thing shot with the no lift shift are insane. So it's like, I don't know, it'd be cool. So he's like a few cars behind me at a stoplight. I get it. First, bang second, no lift shift to third. And I thought the car was spinning at first. And it, of course, it didn't do any backfire or anything either. It was just a clean shift. But yeah, first, second, no lift shift third. And of course, I thought it was spinning. It was just like, it was torque steering crazy because one axle was getting all the power and the other one wasn't. So it was just like, I don't know, it just felt really weird, really floaty. And at that point I'm going like 45, 50 miles an hour probably, and let off because I was freaked out. I was like, oh shit, I was pulling so hard, oh my god guys, it was spinning crazy. And then, yeah, it wasn't spinning. It came down to about 20 miles an hour. I tried to give it gas, and of course, the car's not going anywhere. So I was like, god dang it. At first I thought I broke the trans. Did not, luckily, even though I do have a spare one in the shed at my parents' house. I have a TDI transmission that I really should throw in because the gear ratios are a lot better. The final drive's a lot better. It'd make the gearing a lot longer, so it would actually probably make some boost in first gear, so that would be sick. But yeah, anyway, I thought the trans was broken. It wasn't. It was a freaking axle, and it's 1 in the morning. I'm like, oh, let me call up all the towing companies in town that are supposedly 24-hour towing. Not a single one. I had one lady like laugh at me. I was like, it says online that you're 24 hours and you're laughing. It's like a bunch of people's personal phone numbers for their, it's like a bunch of personal businesses. Most unprofessional stuff ever. But yeah, so that happened. No one picked up. I called my dad. He picked up right away. He's like, yeah, you broke your car. I was like, yeah. And then he came with some chains and drugged me home. We attached it to the dog bone mount on the bottom. It was on this day that Kyle learned no lift shifting will fuck your shit up. I'd do it again though. It's alright. And he drugged me home. I had to ride the brakes the whole way home because the chain was like giving us 3 feet in between each car. So sketchy. And by that time, the brakes were like almost glowing red at some points, so we had to pull over. Could smell it burning. All the fluid was cooking. Nightmare. Nightmare, guys. But yeah, so I'm afraid to do the no lift shift now. Ever since that day, I haven't done it. But it was so much fun popping huge flames, like big enough to where everything around you would light up. So it was like, it had to be like a 5-foot flame coming out of the car. So yeah, we'll get back to that point. We'll get them axles. Anyway, yeah, today's video is just testing sound, little story time for you guys, a little content, give you guys a little update on how things are going, and let's not die.